Good evening. The recent killings of two political activists in Kannur district of Kerala has reinforced the cult of political violence in the state. As per National Crime Records Bureau, Kerala is among the 3 leading states in political murders. The recent political murders have raised questions on the willingness of the newly elected Kerala government to prevent heinous acts of political revenge. What has further raised eyebrows is an admission by Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan in Kerala Assembly that after a local DYFI leader linked to the CPM, C.B. Dhanurajan, was killed in Kannur district, a BJP supporter and Bharati Mazdoor Sangh leader C.K. Ramachandran was hacked to death in a retaliatory attack just a few kilometers away. Tonight we will ask, is there any stopping the culture of political violence in Kerala, and shouldn't the newly elected LDF government take the initiative to prevent such attacks by prevailing upon and cracking down on their own party activists, and what should be done to put a full stop to the continuing cycle of political killings? To discuss the cult of political violence in Kerala, we are joined by Jojo Jose. He is a state co-convener of BJP's South India cell. Dr. K.P. Kailasnath Pillai, legal expert and political analyst, is also with us. And Shine P. Shasidhar, who is a social activist, has also joined us on the show. I'll begin with you, Dr. Pillai. Since the Chief Minister of Kerala has admitted in the Kerala Assembly that the BJP supporter who was killed on the 11th of July in Kannur was killed in a retaliatory political attack, isn't this an admission that the CPM activists killed him? Also, isn't this an admission that the CPM has been engaging in extreme political violence where they simply broke no dissent when it comes to their ideology or their party?
In this scenario, madam, 2 things are very relevant in this context. One is, such a response should not have been coming from a chief minister in the first place. Then secondly, it is admitted that the murder of BMS activist is done by their own cadre. But there is no admission or there is no apprehension that the alleged murder of DYFI person is by any political party or members of the party.
The BJP is also saying that the accusations that some of them have made from the CPM against the BJP, that their members were involved in the murder of the DYFI leader, are not true. They are saying that there should be an impartial probe. So that is the stand of the BJP.
It remains an allegation by somebody, whereas it is an admission by themselves that they have retaliated in the assembly.
So there should be no confusion about the role of CPM activists in the murder of the BJP supporter in Kannur.
Absolutely no. There is not an iota of doubt at all, because it is coming from the mouth of the chief minister himself. Now see the scenario. After the elections, the rule of law has been put on a holiday, and if this is to continue, it will be a very embarrassing situation in the state regarding the law and order situation is concerned.
Because even on the very day the LDF government was voted, that is the LDF won the Kerala Assembly elections, that very day there were 2 political murders, one of a CPM activist, the other of a BJP worker.
And there was widespread violence also, there was. And even when the exit poll results were announced, they started bracing up. So this cult of violence, it goes to the root of the principle of rule of law, because you have a political party which is least bothered about the constitutional niceties or law and order situation. You see everything through the mirror of your ideology and party structure and party program.
We'll talk more on that subject that you have touched, but before that, Mr. Shine, is there political patronage to such killings by CPM activists in Kerala?
See, I have to bring your attention into 2 points especially. This is one, present party secretary, state secretary, Mr. Kodiyeri Balakrishnan and M.M. Mani case. See, the Kodiyeri Balakrishnan, when he was earlier, he was the Home Minister. And before that, once he made the statement, if we required, we will make the bomb in the police station itself. So that means they are giving sufficient protection to the criminals of this communist party. And this is, and moreover, this communist party in Kerala, it worked like something of underworld, an underworld with a mask of political party. See, in the underworld, we have seen in the films and in the stories, like anything of cheating, they will straight away finish the enemies. So here also you can see in the same way, when the party cadets, they move out of their cadre, they straight away they will finish them. This is what they are. See, RMB, this TP Chandrasekhar case, even the same example for that one. A small incident, for a difference of opinion, he could come out of, he forced to come out of the party, and finally he has been finished. And how brutally he is finished, that's more important. It is not just killing off, and they are giving the lesson, or they are giving an indication to others also, if anything of such incidents happens, and it will be same for everybody.
You referred to the instances earlier of the present State Secretary of Kerala and also another member, M.M. Mani. Haven't they admitted in public that these killings have taken place, and isn't this an evidence of the kind of political patronage that they have been getting? I'll also add here that the family of TP Chandrasekharan has said that Pinarayi Vijayan was behind the murder of Chandrasekharan.
Yes. Yes, KK Rama is many time, even she given the statement that Pinarayi personally is involved behind this this case. And same the another case of this Ariel Shukur case. See, in the Ariel Shukur case, the Karai Chandrasekharan, he is directly involved in the case, and to protect him, they given the seat, I mean the local body election seat, and to overcome that what is court's ruling.
We'll talk about this aspect of protection being given to convicts and their families, or those accused and their families when they are behind bars. But before that, Mr. Jose, there are also allegations from the other side of the political divide in Kerala. CPM activists allege that BJP and RSS workers have also indulged in political violence, killed their activists and maimed several of them. How do you respond to that charge?
Actually, Ms. Bhattacharya, actually I am not denying that BJP, RSS workers were not totally involved in these violence activities, but we were forced to indulge into violence, not only by us, other political parties also. For example, Congress, the Muslim League, and even the ally of CPM, CPI also indulged in violence in CPM. But we have to examine the total scenario, then we will find that CPM is on one side and all other political parties are on the other side of all issues.
Were you forced to resort to that because you wanted to retaliate to the political killings of the CPM?
No, it is not for retaliation. It was for sometimes for the existence of the people. They want to live. What they have to do? Actually, CPM castrated all the bureaucracy, police and government agencies. The rule of law in Kerala is totally collapsed. All government agencies are controlled by CPM cadres only. So, they are portraying in all India that Kerala is a well-educated state and Kerala is a politically sensitive state. Everything is there. But unfortunately, the national media, even national main media, are also captured by CPM cadres. Most of the employees are belonging to this particular political party. I am not saying that we were purposefully done any violence, engaged into any violence, but we were forced, and somewhere some happened, and it was spontaneous, not as a this one conspiracy, not as part of any conspiracy, political conspiracy or something like that.
As a supplement to what Advocate Jojo said, I will say that if you put it in a correct perspective, you take the instances on a historical spectrum or a space, there has not been a single instance when the first move started from BJP or RSS.
Because I
It was
understand the
defensive.
first
It was
killing
defensive.
was of an RSS member in the late 1960s in Kannur district.
Yes.
And that's how the entire cycle of violence was triggered. So you are saying that it is the left, particularly the CPM, which is responsible for triggering the cycle of killings, especially in Kannur district of Kerala.
When the phenomenon snowballed, you have to be defensive. Even in Indian Penal Code, you say that section 100, you can kill a person for defending your life. See what happened in the 80s. It started with an episodic event in 1968 with the Vadigal Ramakrishnan. Then 70s during emergency and all, there was a hiatus. Then post-emergency period, this Marxist cadre, communist cadre, they came into close contact with the working of RSS and its functions. They were attracted. They were attracted, and a large number of youth was causing a sort of exodus into RSS activities that they could not suffer. Then the pinnacle reached in the 80s. It spread from Kannur to other districts, southern districts also. And the intolerance of the utmost type degree, optimum degree, that is displayed by the leaders also. So, at least the leaders should advise some calm and composure to the cadre. But here, 3 college students were chased on the banks of a river, flooded river, and were chased, and they jumped into the river and
they drowned.
died. And then the chief minister said sarcastically, they are ABVP people. See, this should not be. You are chief minister of the state.
Not of a party.
Not of a party. You are representing the state, representing the constitution. You have taken a constitutional law that I will see that a law is implemented without fear or favor, affection or ill will. You have ill will towards one section of the population and you have affection towards another section. How can you rule? There should not be a rule, but there should not be rule. There should be seemingly and undoubtedly be seen that there is rule of law. That is not there.
We are discussing only about murder cases. See, in Kerala, the intolerance is not only in the murder cases.
There are instances of criminal intimidation,
many.
several attempts to murder.
Yeah, many. Like, say, social boycott. There are called party villages, party colleges. Party village means the party means Communist Party is only will be there. And
does that show the insecurity of the party men and their leadership, that they have to brand villages and districts as party villages? That they don't want people to get disloyal at any cost, that they brook no dissent when it comes to people, leaving their ranks and joining some other parties.
It's not only to BJP. This is not between BJP and CPM. This is, as Mr. Jojo said, this is CPM versus rest. And they doesn't have, they could not able to tolerate with anybody. See, they have the mask of Dalit, protectors of Dalit. And see, in the case of, if you look at this, how many people is died or they've been killed, its majority will be, many of them will be of Dalits. And they were attacked and the hands is been cut, eyes is gone. There are so many cases are there.
But why is that done, that so much brutality, bestiality and diabolically people are killed by CPM cadres and their activists? Is it done to strike fear in the hearts of people so that they dare not leave the ranks of the CPM, that there dare not be a voice of dissent against the CPM leadership?
They want to make the fear on the people. That's exactly what you said is, this is basically start from the intolerance. And party villagers, they don't allow even one, see, in a family member, even one person, he moves out of their ideology or move to any other party, they don't leave even, they don't attack only or they don't pinpoint only that particular person. Even they target entire family. They don't allow to leave them there. Say like putting the water on the wells and from the barber shop get the hairs and put on the well. So you cannot clean it at all, and your drinking water itself will be a problem. So you will be forced to move out of that place. See, in North India, there is the phrase which is called this hookah pani ko band karna. So the same thing happens in Kerala. And see,
they subject them to social isolation.
Yes, exactly.
Some are asking whether this is in the DNA of the left parties, because they go back to West Bengal to 1970. Even before the Left Front government was formed there was an instance in which two Congress leaders were hacked to death, and their mother was forced to eat rice drenched in the blood of her children, and which made her lose her mental balance, and she couldn't recover from that till her death. Is political violence an instrument that left has repeatedly used over the years?
Yeah, your question goes to the root of the issue. DNA, you have used the expression. So they are of that mindset. They cannot but think otherwise, wriggle out of this. Because you see, the leaders are highly insecure. And they are insecure because they know that people of Kerala have not yet accepted this communism as a political ideology. For various reasons they come to power, that is a different thing. On combinations they come to power. Then insecurity one. Now lack of confidence. They don't have confidence. Then another very important aspect in their DNA. They lack nationalism. Their ideology, their program, their policy lacks nationalism totally. If you see the history of India, at every given point of time when nationalism was at stake, they were on the other side of the fence. Starting from this Quit India movement in 1942 till to this day, when Prime Minister is moving forward with developmental schemes for India's or dealing with terrorists. When terrorists are dealt with, the Chief Minister says that you should not whip up anti-Muslim feelings. That should not come from Chief Minister. He should declare solidarity with the Prime Minister that we are here with you to fight terrorism. Let it come with from anybody. So this DNA component, as far as the leadership, their policy, their program, everything, it is like that. You know Calcutta thesis 1948. They wanted violence to get power. They knew very soon that it is not going to work. Then they have Amritsar thesis that we will have through peaceful means. Peace is there only in word, not in action. They never think of peace. They never speak peace. They never even dream.
Which brings me to my next question, Mr. Jose. Have you moved a petition before the Election Commission against the CPM?
Yes.
On this ground?
Yeah, actually the root cause of all this problem is their constitution itself. Because the formation of Communist Party of India Marxist is for unlawful purpose. But I will read the first paragraph of their aim is that the Communist Party of India Marxist is the revolutionary vanguard of working class of India, and its aim is socialism and communism through the establishment of state of dictatorship of the proletariat. 2 points may be noted in this case. First is revolutionary vanguard. Can we call the people of India revolutionary vanguard? What is vanguard? Vanguard is a force in front of a mass struggle, means it is a terrorist. The ideology of communism is not from India. It emanates from Chinese Communist Party. They adopted the constitution of Chinese Communist Party in their political constitution. So they are implementing this political ideology in India.
Okay, so what is the petition that you have moved in front of the Election Commission? What is it that you have demanded?
Actually, I want to deregister CPM on the ground that they have played fraud on the commission, as well as the Communist Party of India Marxist is formed for unlawful purpose, and their constitution is illegal and it is not compatible to the Indian constitution. So they cannot achieve the aim what they stated in their constitution in the circumstances of Indian constitution, because they want to establish proletarian dictatorship dictatorship itself is a term against the Constitution of India, because our Constitution is a democratic setup and we have a democracy. We are electing our representative within 5 years of each terms.
You're saying you want to get CPM deregistered as a party. But Mr. Shine, we were earlier talking about the political patronage that is extended by CPM to these activists who kill and maim their political opponents. Can this happen without even the tacit support of the national leadership?
Yes, of course. See, I will give a small example. Now, in the Supreme Court, that case is going on for this Kadirur Manoj case. Kadirur Manoj case, the CPM defending to move that case from Talacheri Sessions Court to CBI Court. Even for that one, Gopal Subramaniam, like senior advocate, 3 senior advocates were appearing for the Supreme Court. So how much of money they are spending on? And they themselves says that they have the mask again of poor people and Labour's party there. And from where they are getting for this much of money?
Absolutely, but since Pinarayi Vijayan is now the Chief Minister, do you expect the LDF government to take action against their own party men and activists, besides of course those from other parties who have indulged in such political killings?
No way they will give that, they will take such action, because I will give another example. M.M. Mani, we mentioned earlier. See, the M.M. Mani, he admitted himself, he made the list of 12 people and he mentioned 3 of them how he killed, and today he has become the MLA and as well as he is the chief whip of the assembly. So in such a party, how they will take an action against their own cadre?
Patronage is
Now, if we talk about solutions at this stage, what do you think is the solution to all of this? How can this cult of political violence come to an end in Kerala?
See, my opinion is that they should come out of this mindset first, the leaders, now the Chief Minister. That mindset, if they don't come out of it, the system will continue like this. I will cite one instance. Chief Minister met the Prime Minister after assuming office, came to Delhi and met the Prime Minister. Prime Minister and Home Minister requested Chief Minister, let us do something to alleviate this spate of crimes in Kerala, political crimes. Then the Chief Minister says, you tell your people to stop, then I will tell my people to stop.
Why are these riders put? Mr. Jose, I'll come to you one second, but Mr. Jose, the CPM says that there were offers that were made by the BJP, but they were half-hearted offers that were made. The BJP says that whenever the CPM makes offers, they come with so many riders that it's a non-starter. Now, the BJP in Kerala has demanded an all-party peace meeting in Kannur district, which is the worst affected by this political violence. What do you think is the way out? Is the BJP willing to sit down with CPM leaders and talk this out?
So, Ms. Bhattacharya, look, actually RSS Sarsanga Chalak himself called for peace 1 year back, and he actually he called for peace, and
but the CPM leadership even dismissed that offer of peace.
Yes, they dismissed the offer of peace, as well as the stand of Mr. Pinarayi Vijayan before the Prime Minister also was not supportive. Actually, he said, as rightly Mr. Pillai said, he said, you stop your people. That means we are not ready to stop. We will continue our atrocities against your people.
So what can the BJP do at this stage to put an end to this political violence? Are you willing to make fresh peace offers, even if the CPM is not responding to them? Are you willing to go out to other political parties to muster support for peace in the state?
We are open-hearted. We don't want to continue this violence in Kerala on the basis of political ideological differences. We want to stop everything, but CPM must think that this is good for the state and as well as the people of state, and they have to start, because they are in power in Kerala. Now Pinarayi Vijayan himself can start the negotiation, no issue for them. We are open-hearted and we are ready for any type of negotiation, any discussion, and if we commit any mistake, we are ready to rectify it.
Okay, your last comment on whether an all-party peace meeting can provide a solution. Very quickly, I'm out of time.
Yeah, see, the Supremo of RSS, Puja Sarsanga Chalak, he himself extended the support, but the Communist Party, their basic character itself or their existence in the violence. So until unless they does not change, there will be no full stop for this one. They have to change. They have to change their mind.
You're echoing the view that Dr. Pillai made,
Yeah.
but thank you so much on that note to Mr. Jose, Dr. Pillai and Mr. Shine for having joined us on this discussion tonight. So all eyes now are on whether peace initiatives are taken up from both sides of the political divide in Kerala that have been baying for each other's blood and a long-lasting peace is brokered. Also on the test is the newly elected LDF government's resolve to decisively put an end to the cult of political violence in the state that has killed hundreds of people, widowed several women, made several children orphans and maimed several others for life. Thanks for watching.